You know, anytime you can take a gesture class too, I would say definitely do it. I mean, that's super helpful for character design, is understanding the gesture and the form underneath of a character. It's going to help you tremendously to understand gesture. Because there's things I'm doing that I don't even think about why I'm doing it anymore. I just know that it feels right. And that's because it's like a lot of practice in gesture classes and making a ton of mistakes. So there's a little bit of foreshortening happening here, so this will be overlapping the elbow a little bit. Might push this a little bit more just to really sell that gesture. It's all about exaggerating and gesture posing. Right, so now I bring this to the side. You can see how I push it even more. And it has even more sense of character. And what I would do is just keep taking that and draw it again, draw it again, and draw it again, and draw it again until I got it closer to the character I want it to be. Okay? So let's move on to the next pose, show another example. I love this one, so let's draw that one. For you guys, you're going to do all 6, but for me, I just want to make sure I give you enough good examples of these guys and what I'm looking at. I'm not even drawing facial expression yet because I don't want to get in. I want to make sure I get this right first. I don't want it to distract me from that overall pose. It's almost like he's like frozen while he's running. So I really push this mouth way down there, even though I don't see the corners like that, doing that so much. I might even bring that mouth even lower. He's like really letting out a good scream, you know? So you see how loose this is? It's super loose. So when you guys go to pick your videos, just make sure that there's enough character in those videos, not just like action pose, like I said, or so it's actually got some emoting happening in the videos that you choose to draw from, okay? Because that's where you want to make sure you learn the character and really observe those little subtleties that I'm pointing out to you right now, what I'm looking for. Okay, so you can kind of see the character coming in through there now, and you see how loose I was with this thing. I was not trying to be clean at all with it. If I start getting too clean now, I'm gonna be worried and I'm gonna lose the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is the gesture. Okay, so what I'll do now is lower that. And now I'm going to really try and figure out what it is that I love about this expression. I love that, like just showing a little bit of white above. I like that right there. It just really helps sell that like surprise look. Not really surprised, but like terrified. He's just letting out a good scream. So now what you can see what I'm looking at. Even if I don't have that other underline drawn, this is where I'm headed with it. And I don't know what kind of teeth my character has at this point, but you know, that's the stuff I'm going to add in later that's going to help take it even more to a more specific place. And maybe the hair wasn't flying up as much like this, but I'm pushing it now. So this is where I was talking about where I put the reference away, and I'm starting to put some of my own design into it. Anything I can do to exaggerate it even more. As long as I'm not getting away from my original reference, it's going to keep the same character. It's only going to add to it. Okay. So I think now at this point, if I'm actually going to scale the head down a little bit. So I was getting too big with it. That's why I love Photoshop, is how quick it can make changes. So it is a very useful. If you have it, I mean, it's a fun way to. It's a fun place to sketch in. But you see how I'm not worried about my line quality, or like, oh, I drew this cool shape. I want to add it in. It's not. That's not important right now. None of that is. And all I care about right now is who this guy feels like. Might even bring his elbow shoulders up even higher, just to exaggerate that.